All right, so I'm going to change the locks on this door here. So you saw the old lock, and this is the new lock that I'm gonna install. It's a Kwikset, so you have to use keys in order to get in and out of this one. So pretty simple. First, I'm gonna start up top, getting the deadbolt lock, first. So I'm showing you first is I'm going to take those two screws out first. I'm going to take out the next two screws that are there. There's going to be 4 screws that you need to take out. So I am going to be using a drill. I'm not promoting that particular brand, just that's the type of drill that I really like to use. But here's what it looks like, when you take the screws out. That's the one screw left in there. So highly, highly, highly recommend saving all of your old stuff. I'm only changing this out because I have a tenant, who is leaving. They turned in all the keys, but not sure if they actually turned in all the keys. So I'm just going to change the locks just to be safe. So as you see here, I'm going to install the new one. See how it's set up on there? So you just want to make sure that that part is installed literally up, where it should be. But just make sure that the holes match. So I kind of took it apart, so I just want you to see kind of how it goes back together. But it's very, very important to understand that you see those 2 holes there, those are screw holes, right? Those are where your screws are going to go. That is going to the inside part of the door. I'll repeat that, the inside part of the door. You want to make sure you put that on the inside part of the door. And this part with no screw holes is going to go on the outside part of the hole. It's very important to remember that. So as you can see, it has a very distinct, hole in the middle. And as you can see here, it's the same hole that fits, exactly through, that hole. So you may have to play with it a little bit just to make sure that it, fits in there snug, how it should be. But I recommend putting the outside in first. It's a little bigger. You'll see here in a second because this one is smaller. So therefore, once you put, the big side in, that's going to fit snug in there. Again, see how it says up. Once again, this is the side with the 2 screw holes. This is for the top deadbolt lock, and you're going to use the long screws there. I circled that just so you see. So here's me kind of getting the screws started. I didn't completely tighten them yet because I just wanted you to kind of see, what it looked like there. I haven't put the screws in the the deadbolt side yet. But okay, so here are the screws that we're going to use. Here are the screws that came with the Kwikset locks. So I'm just going to kind of hand tighten those just to kind of get those started. It's up to you. You can either use a screwdriver, or you can use a drill driver, whatever you decide to do. So that's with everything installed. So now I'm going to go down to the door handle part, showing you again, it's 4 screws again. So I'm going to unloosen those. I'm showing you, the screwdriver because it's going to be hard to, get in there with a drill. So I'm using, I'm using those. So, and I'm also showing you that I took those out. So those are the 2 that I took out first. So I'm going to take the handle off there. Again, I'm going to discard it in an area that I can use it again, put all the stuff in one bucket area. So of course, I had to wiggle a little bit, gave me a little bit of a hassle, but I was able to get it out. And then I have these last 2 screws that I just have to take out. And once I take those out, that will completely come out, as you're going to see here shortly. So I got that out. Here's the new, door handle portion of it. And it's important to note, and I'm going to show you how those go. But here are the, also the screws, that go with it. I'm kind of just showing you again. I'll explain which screws goes to what. But obviously I have that out. Just have the door handle, and I'm showing you that there's already kind of a strike plate there. That's important to note. I'm going to talk about that later in the video, but I definitely wanted to show you that just because sometimes you have missing pieces, after the fact if you already installed everything. You're like, wait a minute, is something supposed to go somewhere else? Well, I'm showing you that the strike plate does come with this, but I'm going to show you that I'm not going to use that, nor am I going to use that other portion. So here's, just important to understand, this is how it works. You see how I kind of put it there, and it kind of caught on the door. So it's just going to go on the door exactly like that. You don't want to go backward. You don't want to flip it the other way because obviously it just won't work, right? So, and once again, the key handle. Okay, this is for where the key is going to go in. That's going to go on the outside. Okay, just remember that the key is going to go. The key handle is going to go on the outside. Again, so this is kind of also telling you that when you're installing that, make sure you push that in. It's going to make it a lot easier because it's it's a little hard for that handle to catch on, but if you push it in, it goes in pretty easy. As you see the little screw marks, that's going to fit right into the two sides there. As you can kind of see there, you got to line those screw marks up, and as you see, you have the two screw marks there. On the other side, where do you think the screws are going to go? Right? Screws go inside. So I'm showing you, this is the screw. This is the flat, side of the screw. I already kind of hand started one. I'm going to hand start the other one. Again, it's going to be a lot easier to screw those in. It's going to be hard to kind of get, use a compact drill to driver to get that in there. So, but yeah, I'm going to hand tighten those just like I did. As you see there, that is it installed. Pretty quick and easy, not too hard, but I'm showing you how it catches. All right, and next I'm going to show you obviously how it locks, and then I'm going to take my key. This may be a little overkill showing you all of this, but hey, we're going to keep going with it. So I'm going to show you how I lock it. I like my doors fit and snug just because, if you get wind and it keeps pressing up against it, you don't hear that, wind, pushing the door again. But yeah, that's me locking it, and me unlocking it, pretty self-explanatory. So wanted to show you, this is what I had extra hardware of. Don't panic because that was for the strike plate. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more.